Today we will talk about 12 types of USA visas you can apply for. The first question is: what are the monthly living expenses for a single person in the USA? The average monthly living expenses for a single person in the USA are $5,000. Some main points that U.S. immigration authorities typically consider when reviewing visitor visa applications. Purpose of visit: you must have a valid reason for visiting the United States. Common purposes include tourism, visiting family or friends, attending business meetings or conferences, or seeking medical treatment. Ties to home country: demonstrating strong ties to your home country is crucial to show that you have a reason to return after your visit. This includes family, employment, property, or other significant connections. Financial ability: you should prove that you have the financial means to cover your expenses during your stay in the U.S. This includes funds for accommodation, food, transportation, and any planned activities. Intent to return: you must convince the immigration officer that you intend to return to your home country at the end of your authorized stay. This is closely related to your ties to your home country. Criminal background: if you have a criminal history, especially involving certain serious offenses, it may affect your eligibility for a visitor visa. Immigration history: previous immigration violations or overstays on U.S. visas can impact your eligibility. It's crucial to be honest about your immigration history. Health concerns: depending on the circumstances, you might need to provide documentation of your health, including vaccinations or medical records. Security clearance: in some cases, applicants may undergo additional security clearance procedures, which can prolong the processing time. How many types of visa you can apply for? 1B1 Business Visitor Visa. This visa is for individuals traveling to the United States for business purposes, such as meetings, conferences, negotiations, or consulting. 2B2 Tourist Visitor Visa. The B2 visa is for tourists and individuals visiting the United States for recreational purposes, including tourism, vacations, and family visits. 3 Visa Waiver Program. VWP citizens of certain countries can travel to the United States for tourism or business purposes without obtaining a visa. Instead, they can use the VWP and apply for an ESTA, electronic system for travel authorization, before their trip. 4F1 Student Visa. This visa is for individuals who plan to study at accredited U.S. colleges, universities, or other educational institutions. It may also allow for limited on-campus employment. 5 J1 Exchange Visitor Visa. The J1 visa is for participants in approved exchange programs, including students, researchers, and cultural exchange participants. 6 M1 Vocational Student Visa. M1 visas are for individuals pursuing non-academic or vocational studies in the United States. 7 H2B Temporary Non-Agricultural Worker Visa. This visa allows foreign workers to come to the United States temporarily to fill non-agricultural, seasonal job positions. 8 H-1B Specialty Occupation Visa. H-1B visas are for foreign professionals with specialized skills or knowledge, usually in fields like technology, science, or engineering. 9 L1 Intra-Company Transferee Visa. L1 visas are for employees of multinational companies who are transferred to a U.S. office or subsidiary of the same company. 1001 Extraordinary Ability Visa. This visa is for individuals with extraordinary abilities or achievements in fields such as arts, sciences, athletics, or business. 11 P1 Athlete/Entertainer Visa. P1 visas are for athletes and entertainers who plan to perform or compete in the United States. 12 R1 Religious Worker Visa. R1 visas are for religious workers coming to the United States to work for a religious organization. Obtaining a visitor visa to the United States, also known as a B2 visa, requires several documents and proofs to demonstrate your eligibility and intent to visit the U.S. temporarily for tourism. Family visits, medical treatment, or other permissible purposes. Here is a detailed list of the documents and proofs you may need. 1. Valid passport. You must have a passport that is valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended period of stay in the United States. 2. Non-immigrant visa application form. DS-160. Complete the DS-160 form online and print the confirmation page with the barcode. 3. Visa application fee. Pay the non-refundable visa application fee. The fee amount varies depending on your nationality and the type of visa you are applying for. 4. Appointment confirmation. After paying the visa fee, schedule an appointment at the nearest U.S. Embassy or consulate. You will receive a confirmation with the appointment details. 5. Passport size photos. Typically, you need one recent passport-sized, 2x 2 inches, color photo that meets the U.S. visa photo requirements. 6. Proof of ties to your home country. You must demonstrate strong ties to your home country to show that you intend to return after your visit. This can include documents such as employment verification letter, bank statements or financial records, property ownership documents, family and social ties, marriage certificates, birth certificates, etc. 7. Travel itinerary. Provide a detailed itinerary of your travel plans, including flight reservations, hotel bookings, and a rough outline of your activities while in the United States. 8. Letter of invitation, if applicable. If you are visiting family or friends in the U.S., they can provide you with a letter of invitation that includes their name, address, relationship to you, and details of your visit. 9. Supporting documents for special circumstances. If you are attending a conference or event, include an invitation letter or conference registration. If you are receiving medical treatment, provide a medical diagnosis from a doctor and a letter from the U.S. medical institution. If you are visiting for tourism, provide information about the places you plan to visit and any tours or activities you have booked. 10. Proof of financial ability. Show that you have the financial means to cover your expenses during your stay in the U.S. This can include bank statements, pay stubs, and sponsorship letters, if someone else is covering your expenses. 11. Visa interview appointment confirmation. Print the confirmation page of your visa interview appointment. 12. Additional documents. If applicable depending on your individual circumstances, you may need to provide additional documents. For example, if you have been denied a U.S. visa in the past, you may need to provide an explanation and additional documentation to address the previous denial.